Story Great Nigeria Insurance GNI house on Lagos Island will be demolished once the inferno that engulfed it on Wednesday is finally put out. A committee has been set up by the Lagos State government to determine the safest and fastest method to pull down the structure within days. The committee is headed by a special advisor to the governor on special duties and intergovernmental relations, Benga Oyerinde. Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu stated this while inspecting the building at Martin Street on Lagos Island. He added that parts of the 65-year-old building had already suffered partial collapse, making demolition inevitable. Okay.
Yes, I think that must have been one of the reasons why it was easy for the building to be gutted with fire. And well, the building 65-year-old. Maybe there are no maintenance measures being carried out on the building.
Typical government building, unless the private sector is involved, of course, it can, as well as the guess as to what would be happening to the building.
Now, talking about, yes, I see one story here, talking about 2026 budget here now. Yes, 2026 budget, Anambra, Enugu, Kano lead in education funding. Yes, as governors across the country present their 2026 appropriation bills to state houses of assembly, on an analysis by The Punch shows wide disparities in funding for the education sector, with Anambra, Enugu, Kano, and Jigawa emerging as the leading states, while others trail far below recommended benchmarks. And so far, 34 governors have laid their 2026 budget proposals before lawmakers. The analysis reveals that Anambra tops education funding nationwide with 46.9% of 757 billion naira allocated to education. And Enugu State follows, allocating 522 billion naira out of its 1.62 trillion naira 2026 budget to the sector, representing 32.3%, and Enugu has maintained this strong commitment, having consistently earmarked over 30% of its total budget for education in both 2024 and 2025. And well, for 2026, the allocation is expected to fund infrastructure upgrades, teacher recruitment, and flagship initiatives such as smart clean schools, including 30 billion naira dedicated to school feeding programs. And well, Kano State too follows closely with 405.3 billion naira set aside for education out of a total budget of 1.368 trillion naira, amounting to 30%. Well, we owe all these, are realized, we hope. Especially the education sector that we are talking about. We hope they achieve all what they are aiming at.
Well, I think there is a clarification from the presidency regarding a story going around that Mr. Femi Gbajabiamila has been removed as Chief of Staff. Presidency says Gbajabiamila not replaced as Chief of Staff. The presidency yesterday dismissed the reports that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu had removed his Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, and replaced him with his principal private secretary, Akeem Muri-Okola. In a statement in Abuja by the Special Advisor to the President on Information and Strategy, Mr. Bayo Ononuga, the presidency described the reports, which circulated widely on social media, as a viral falsehood with no basis in fact, urging Nigerians to disregard them entirely. So Mr. Gbajabiamila is still very much in his seat as Chief Staff to Mr. President.
And actually, some weeks ago, there have been rumors making the rounds that he had been removed, that he was not in the best mode,
best of
terms with President Tinubu. People had been saying so many things. Stories had been going viral over the weeks, over the months.
Well, sometimes there's no smoke without fire.
Yes.
And then maybe, well, we know the style of this administration. Maybe soon we'll just hear that he has resigned
Yes.
for health reasons. That's the reason they often give.
Yes.
But then we are not sure of anything as we speak. Everything is still speculative, but in the realm of speculation and assumptions.
But the clarification has been made now.
There's a clarification now. A man killed in Lagos Imo Road crashes, and rescued Papiri school pupils. Teachers reunite with families. That has been confirmed by the Catholic Diocese of Kontagora. And pupils abducted from St. Mary's Catholic schools, Papiri, Niger State, have been rescued and reunited with their families. I'll just open the phone lines.
Phone lines, yes, at least for now. Yes, 0055009850 or 07055551985. The program is Conversation, Oluyole FM 98.5 right here in the city of Ibadan. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
I think the same number can support them in Nigeria. You don't make any claim to talk about it. That is what I think. Thank you much.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
070-5555-1985 080-5500-9850.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Atali Adebayo from Lewo.
Good to have you, sir.
God will bless you.
Amen.
We will continue to support your Jesus' name.
Amen.
We will continue to talk and discuss about the issue of insurgency in Nigeria. What we can first of all do, I love all your discussions, analysis. Honestly, you are trying, and God will continue to help you.
Amen.
First of all, who is God? God is a creator. God is love, passionate right. So if we see somebody killing, destroying things, there is no more telling the story. Such a person is not godly, it's far from being godly. If you are killing Christians, you are killing Muslims, you are killing non-believers, definitely you are not from God. We all know that. So we need not to tell us that the Boko Haram, the Lakaruas, the ICC, whatever, they are not Muslims. As I'm telling you this, I'm a pastor and I'm a good pastor by his grace. But my brothers, the last one of our dad is a Muslim and Alaji. He was with me yesterday. We wine and dine together. And likewise, when Ilya comes, I used to go there. They send my things and I eat it. I enjoy it with great relish. So, what are we fighting about? It is within the power of God to make everyone Muslim or Christian or traditional worshippers. So, what we can do is to squarely face these people. They are kanda in mercy, as Yoruba will say it. We need to fill them out. Muslim and Christian and other religious worshippers, we should come together. They are our common enemy. We should face them squarely and fill them out. And God will help us. In Jesus' name. God bless you. Enjoy your day.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, like you said, we should fish them out. The government should fish them out. Now, another one quickly before I receive this call. The State Police Command, the Benue State, successfully foiled a kidnap attempt on Christmas Day and rescued one Godfrey Akume that is in Benue State just yesterday.
The same Benue, robbers also went looting a church and destroyed the iron door of the church.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas to you too.
Is this how we are going to start New Year? With this blood shedding?
Oh, she didn't tell us her name.
You can call us back.
Please do well to call us back. Poor power supply in Lagos, orders are likely to linger. And we also have Pope Leo has also been talking, has been seeking peace, justice in the war-torn communities of the world.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Tola, Mr. Bimbo.
Good morning, Mr. John.
John calling from Ilori.
Good to have you, sir.
Sadly, I was cut off from the network yesterday. Well, the insecurity, we don't really know what to say again. Now, yes, we claim these people are not Muslim. That is correct. They are criminal and they are not supposed to be living among people. But the issue is, those that claim to be Muslim and Muslim clerics in the north are not talking. They are not talking. Even the so-called their elite, who are politicians, always kept silent. The next thing you hear again is that they turban some of these bandits. It is here in the south, we claim they are criminals and they are not Muslim. But over there, I think there are, like I was discussing with someone yesterday, he said there are some hadiths that they followed. Quite alright that some of these things were not written in the Quran, but there are some hadiths that they follow. That is why even when you see some real Muslims, they will tell you, hadith ila lafia, hadith yo la lafia, hadith kini kolo bawa, la lafia, hadith and kolo bawa. There are some hadiths they actually follow. Now that leave like that aside, whether they follow one hadith on the other or the other one, the fact is that killing human beings did not affiliate with any religion, regardless of the hadith they read. Now we are talking to the government today now. You can't be playing defensive. You can't be playing defensive and win a war. The president should, as a matter of urgency, remove that state of emergency and declare a total war where the military will be given more power. When the military is given more power, what happens is that they move out of their barracks fully. They know the country has been declared a war situation. Even it doesn't matter if we bring in a war economy, running a war economy. So what will happen there is that all the 30 points where military used to man, the military have to live there and hand over to civil defense, who they also train and are capable and can be trusted. The civil defense will be mining those 30 points while the military will go full as a war situation. Let's attack these people. We don't need to wait for them to attack before we started arresting, which we will never do. So we need to attack them. We know their training base. We know where they camp. We know where they store their equipment. We know it except they want to lie. Let's blow all those places off. Yes, there could be collateral damage. Let's get peace. Let's defeat this at once.
Thank you very much.
Enjoy your Christmas. Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Regarding the matter of this terrorist and the Islamic faith, I'm glad you also mentioned the fact that no religion condones killing of innocent people, despite whatever hadith. Well, regarding the hadith, there could be manipulations and misinterpretation of these hadiths you are talking about. And as for those religious leaders in northern Nigeria, they could be fearing for their lives. Ditto for the political elites too. Maybe that's why some of them are not talking. Although some of them have been fingered as being culpable in sponsoring these evil activities.
Yes, and there have been claims that their names will be made known to the public, but up till now, like I said earlier on the program, I know the names will not be made known to the public. And if they will be made known to the public, they should first have been arrested yes, then the names will be made known to the public.
And for those who give terrorist chieftaincy titles, well, what they often tell us is that this is the only way they know that they can, since the government has not acceded to their request for protection from these elements, this is the only way they know that they can guarantee the peace in their communities, that these people will stop attacking them.
Yes.
Let's take this call.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, Mr. Abelam Tabibo.
Good morning.
I'm about the family. I speak from Malaysia.
Good to have you, sir.
There's no point in covering the fact. It's unfortunate to say that jihad, historically, I'm a good student of history up to advanced level. Says that when you must convince anybody who is a neighbor to convert to Islam. If you tell him repeatedly he does not convert, you have the right to wage war against him. And all those things are in the Quran. Even more so, you must have heard of this Sharia. You know the doctrine of applying Sharia punishment, which is barbaric anyway, so I'm sorry to use that language. So this religion places less value on human life. It's the fact. And as long as we hide this fact, we will get to the root of this matter. So the problem is that these people, they say Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar, and their belief is that when you kill an infidel, if you are not a Muslim, you are an infidel. When you kill an infidel, you are sure of going to heaven. And I think they call it paradise Muslim, and I think I don't know figure out. You know, this is the truth of the matter. And let us start hiding this truth. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You are entitled to your opinion, which I do not agree to. None of your I do not agree with any of your submissions.
Myself too.
This morning, the jihad you are talking about in the Quran, this the Holy Prophet Muhammad, peace be unto him, actually was defending his people. They were under attack, they were under persecution, and they fought back. In the process, well, they might have overrun some communities that were considered infidel communities. But yes, jihad does permit you to fight back. That when you are attacked, my little understanding of the Islamic faith, when you come under attack, you are permitted to fight back, to defend yourself. But then, if you are saying that some people mention Allahu Akbar, is that just as well people who misinterpret the Christian religion too. We have you have to agree there are extremists even in the Christian religion who misinterpret the faith. So also we have them in the Islamic faith, those who misinterpret the faith and do all the wrong things. So you cannot use that to judge the entire faith and to judge every Muslim.
What I want to say is that these people, these Christian, beg your pardon, these Muslims that kill, that call themselves
they are not Muslims.
Christian Muslims, they are not real Muslims. They are killers. They are criminals.
So let's call them what they are.
Yes.
If you call them Muslims, that is when we are hiding the fact.
Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
This is Dr. Ayola Bubu calling from Alata.
Good to have you, Dr. Ayola Bubu.
I'm so happy that you people have been. When you are calling a program and somebody has a set of misconceptions, and you likely guide the masses or the people, that is good enough. You see, there are some people who don't have enough knowledge of it. What do I mean? The first professor of Arabic language in Nigeria is a Christian. He can speak Arabic fluently. But the major problem with our Christian brothers is that you have to study Islam and know the reality, the principle, the concept of Islam. That is where you will know whether Islam are different to killing or not. Islam is a religion of peace. And let me tell you one thing. When we are talking about Sharia, Sharia is meant for the Muslims to learn. Notwithstanding, Sharia will not condone exploitation. We will not accept killing of people unjustly. We will not accept you people that will not take care of the welfare of the masses. the wealthy people. That is why you have to pay zakat. Zakat is the rent for the welfare of the downtrodden, the poor people in the society. And that is why when you go to Saudi Arabia or some Arabic country, you know differentiate between the poor and the wealth. Sharia will not accept anybody, especially people. So all these things are the teaching of Islam. But unfortunately, those who are saying Allah they are not Muslim. Muslim in Quran does not mean that you should kill other people. Why? We should live peacefully. We should allow peaceful coexistence. That is what Islam teaches. During the last time of the Prophet, he stayed in Medina, he is the head of the Medina and Islam, and the Christians are there, and he did not do anything against them. And that is why if there is a sort of misunderstanding between Muslim and Christian at that time, we will judge you accordingly, not as because you are Muslim or not a Christian. So it's better to learn many or learn much about Islam. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. Olabugu, for that extensive clarification. And Sharia, like Dr. Olabugu has said, Sharia is a way of life for those that subscribe to it. It's not an ideology; it is a way of life.
Yes.
And we are not forcing it on anyone.
Hello. Good morning.
Hello. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am Ademola from Body.
Good to have you, Mr. Ademola.
Merry Christmas. Happy New Year in advance.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you very much.
Too.
On the security, you see, McDiggy and others, people are attacked, people are killed. At least we need to see what happened in Madigui. You see, some people are adoring these people, these terrorists, and they are helping them. So, you see, the security agencies have been battling insurgency and others. But these terrorists and their leaders are battling to protect them. So there's not to do, because the security agencies need to work together. And the priority is to collect information leading to the arrest of these terrorists and others. This is because they have weapons, and the security need to look for the weapons. And on the budget and others, you see the Anambra state will spend on education, and they need to do the needful. They must ensure access to quality education, and we hope education will change for better and will improve. Thank you very much.
All right, thank you. Keep the calls coming in. 080-5500-9850, 070-5555-1985. Right, we have another caller. Oh, we lost that. 080-5500-9850, 070-5555-1985. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr. John.
Good morning, Mr. John.
John calling back.
All right.
Now, I want to ship in something.
Okay.
This pumping of this month will be strategic. The security men and women should break up for the war during the New Year crossover night.
Wow.
Now, these people also are so wise that Trump said he wants to get rid of us. On Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, they choose to bomb a mosque, so that sending a clear message to the Americans or to the West. These same people who New Year is blow up churches. Where they will now say, okay, on Christmas Eve, we blow up church. On crossover night, we blow up churches. So they will have that argument that America should take it easy. After all, Christmas Eve, they blow up church. Now, crossover night, they attack church. So it is we, Nigerian government, that should wake up to its responsibility now. Because they are trying to prove to the Americans that they also blow up mosque, which we know they do before. They want to balance the equation by crossover night. You don't need anybody to give you intelligence about it.
Well, I agree with you absolutely, Mr. John, that every possibility must be looked into in this war against terror, and we must also be on our toes, especially the security agencies. Let's have another commercial break, and we'll be back.
I beg you get change. I won't give customer.
I don't get to. Get First Money Merchant POS. Let customers pay with cards and never miss a sale. Don't let no change cost you sales. With First Money Merchant POS, enjoy fast payments, instant settlement, and secure transactions. Visit any First Bank branch or sign up on www.firstbanknigeria.com/get your POS to get yours today. First Bank, you first.
Any motor where you dey drive, you need confirm protection, no, for your engine, no. Get make a mobile, make it mobile, oh, make it mobile. Anywhere you dey, your motor deserve to be number one, yo. Make it mobile, oh, make it mobile. You carry the go, make everybody join me, say, make it mobile.
Make you go with the best.
Make it mobile.
Èyíkéyìí ọkọ̀ tó bá ń wà. Onílọ àpò tó péye. Máa dágunlá jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mobile. Níbikíbi tó bá wà ló fún ojúlówó. Ó yá sọ pé. Jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mobile. Mobile ní ìṣúlẹ̀ ọjọ́. Jẹ́ kó jẹ́ mobile. Lọ pẹ̀lú ojúlówó. Mobile.
Conversation. All right, we're back. It's good to know you are still there. The program is Conversation.
Yes, this report about talking about security, linked to security, arms import spending drops by 90%. That is according to a report. That is the NBS Foreign Trade Report. And prisons decongestion, 7,900 inmates pardoned in 3 years.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
This is Akabia again from you.
It's to have you back, sir.
When I was a bit young, something happened. A woman in our village had a son, very, very tough, very stubborn, disobedient. This woman always beat his only son. People think, is this boy not his only son? Eventually, in those days in the war here, we had the army barracks. The woman willingly handed over the boy to one soldier to be taking care of that boy. Mr. Tola, Mr. Bimbo, to the glory of God, that boy today is a professor. The woman did not say, he's my only son. I will not handle him with iron hand. The boy is today a professor. I will not want to mention. If I mention the name, everybody here in this town will know. Now, if the people of North here can expose info, like, let me ask you a question. Is there a difference between the Quran being read by the Southern Muslims and those of northern Muslims? The Muslim fathers here, they are very peaceful, very, very amiable people. They are the people we can call Muslim West Alafiani. I've never seen any harm raised by the Southern Muslims. Why is it polarized? Why are the people up north supporting evil? That's not doing. Look at some times ago, a politician I will not want to mention his name said that waging a war, declaring a total war against Boko Haram is like declaring a total war against entire northern. They treated them with kid gloves. They said they should be pampered, they should not be killed, they should be rehabilitated. I don't know. That's the reason. Omata no greater quota. They are abolished, they are pampering people, they are supporting people. That's it. It's not that Muslim is a religion of people. I don't have any doubt in my mind. Their way of practicing Islam up north is different from the way the people south here are practicing it. That's the question we should ask ourselves and answer.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Akombi Adebayo. But you must also understand that education also plays a very key role in all these. Education, that is what is lacking majorly in northern Nigeria. Many of these people are stark illiterates. They cannot read. They cannot read the Quran for them to know what it actually says. So they listen to what their manipulative religious leaders tell them, mischievous religious leaders. They tell them what is in the Quran, but they manipulate it, they twist it. And of course, because they revere those leaders so much, they believe what they say, hook, line, and sinker. So education is also a very key factor.
Yes. Let's take this, let's squeeze this in.
Let's go.
Yes. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Good
morning. Quickly.
God bless you.
Amen.
Merry Christmas to you. And I wish you happy New Year in advance.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Reverend Canon Babatobi is speaking from Lalate.
Good to have you, Reverend.
Yes, concerning killing in Nigeria, I want to say that it is not we Muslims that are killing people. You know, we have Muslim extremists. Those that are extremists, we have in Christian too. In Christianity, some Christians are also extremists, while Muslims are extremists. What do I mean by this? If you, during the Oluyole festival, if you give some Christian food, they will throw it away. They will not eat it. That is extremist. So those who are going to the mosque to kill, are they Muslims? They are killers. They are murderers. They are not Muslims. We Muslims in the south here, we love one another. We love each other. You know, the Christians have Muslims in their own household. Why the Muslims
well, that's from your end, Reverend Baba, today. But I really have to go. Been an interesting time of conversation. I will be back same time tomorrow morning, God willing. My name is Tola Teriba.
And my name is Bimbo Akombi. Thank you very much for listening. Enjoy your day.
Conversation.
Yes, sir. Good morning, sports fans. Another time right here on Oluyole 98.5 FM, your champion style. And yes, we're bringing you a spotted beat on this special Boxing Day of December 26th, 2025. And on the menu this morning, there's a whole lot of interesting stories in the world of sports. Yes, I'm sure you guys are enjoying your holidays and you are working around the clock to make it worthwhile for yourselves. And on the menu this morning, we have updates from various sporting stories. I'll bring you something big that'll be happening in the city of Ibadan later today. Also, be moving straight to domestic football stories. The 35th African Cup of Nations sees resumption of second round games in the group stage fixtures of Africa's football showpiece. Before we move straight forward, giving you multiple stories. There'll be a Boxing Day fixture in the English Premier League before tomorrow, Saturday, a plethora of games. Also, we're giving you updates from the Nigeria Premier Football League, that's the NPFL. So all you need to do is just sit back and enjoy what we've curated for you on the program this morning. There's a special hello to listeners on Okeogun 96.3 FM and Agility 92.1 FM. My name is Toby Ajewale, your host on the program this morning. You can catch us on Facebook, Oluyole 98.5 FM and Oluyole 98.5 FM, so 2 channels where you could drop your comment. You could also hop on YouTube and drop your comment on that channel also. We'll be reading out your comments on the program. So sit back and enjoy the breakfast buffet after yesterday's Christmas buffet. And without further ado, we'll be starting from the city of Ibadan, and yes, giving you updates from the sport of polo, because right now, hot on the heels of the successful 2025 AAG Capital President's Cup, the Ibadan Polo Club has now launched its upcoming, what shall I say, the Homecoming Festival, said to gallop off later today. Yes, the 2-day family event set to take place on December 26th, Boxing Day, all through tomorrow, December 27th. We'll be blending exciting polo matches with kid-friendly activities starting by 3 p.m. at the Oluyole grounds of the Ibadan Polo Club. And 4 themed teams, the Reindeer Riders, the Elf Express, Santa Strikers, and the Snowflake Squad will compete for trophies and a festive atmosphere. Also, the organizers have said that children are welcome as they'll be enjoying a whole lot of side attractions, while premium polo action take place on the ground and is supported by the Boa Group of the Lazy G Ranch Resort, Emma Security, and also the Royal Patron Onijimo of Ijimo Ijesha, Oba Jacob Oyibola Babadia Esan III. So right now, as according to the organizers, the gates have been thrown open. So yes, enjoy your Boxing Day at the Ibadan Polo Club. Ibadan Polo Club grounds right there. From there, we move straight to football, and in the Nigeria Premier Football League, where Wiki Torres captain Mohamed Gouda, he has promised the club's fans that they will improve on their recent run of poor results in the NPFL. The Bauchi Elephants are without a win in their last 5 matches in the NPFL, and they have currently dropped to 14th position on the NPFL log with 22 points, 1 point above the relegation zone. And according to the captain, we are sure that the team is committed to turn things around, and quoting what he said, every match is a chance for us to give our best. We recognize that we haven't been able to make you proud in recent games. Gouda wrote in a letter to the club's supporters. We want to assure you that we are fully committed to turning things around, and we are working tirelessly to analyze what went wrong and make necessary improvement. In the words of the captain of Wiki Tourist of Bauchi. And up next for Wiki Tourist, they'll be coming up against Rivers United in their next MPFL fixture. giving you fixtures expected in Nigeria Premier Football League match day 19 of the NPFL. Our fixtures, fixtures will spread over from Sunday through Monday, and only one fixture said to take place on Sunday, that is 28th of December, and that will be in Benin City, Edo State, as Bendel Insurance will be coming up against Akwara United from Monday, 29th of December, 4 p.m. in Port Harcourt. The Pride of Rivers will be host of Enugu Rangers, as Rivers United will be locking arms with Enugu Rangers in an Oriental derby. Also on Monday, Plateau United versus Abia Warriors, Niger Tornadoes versus Barao Football Club. In Ozoro, we'll be seeing Warriors versus Wiki Tories, Kano Pillars versus Nasarawa United, Kun Khalifat Football Club versus Katsina United. The Southwest Derby between Ikorodu City and Remo Stars. And in Aba, we'll be seeing Enyimba Football Club versus the Shooting Stars at Sport Club of Ibadan. 4 p.m. by Yelsa United in Yenogwa, the Samson Siasia Stadium will be taking on El Kanemi Warriors in the NPFL. And taking a look at the Nigeria Premier Football League table, sitting atop of the league standings is Rivers United after 18 games played. 9 wins, 7 draws, 2 losses to their name, and 34 points. They are proudly on top of the MPFL table. In second place, we have Nasarawa United. In third, Abia Warriors. In fourth place, the Oga Boys. Ikorodu City in fourth. Enugu Rangers in fifth. Shooting Stars in sixth. Niger Tornadoes in seventh. Akwara United in eighth. Enyimba in ninth. And Bendel Insurance completing the top 10. And to drop zone, we have Barao Football Club in 17th position, Plateau United in 18th, Kun Khalifat in 19th, and the same is Ugida Kano Pillars 20th position in the Nigeria Premier Football League.
CG the Hitmaker.
So yes, that is the update from domestic football stories right here in Nigeria. Up next, we move straight to Morocco as we bring today's AFCON 2025 updates. After the completion of the first round of match day 1 fixtures in the 35th African Cup of Nations AFCON 2025 in Morocco, games will resume later today. But just before we get into the games expected to kick off, we'll start from the camp of 3-time African champions Nigeria Super Eagles, because yesterday the Super Eagles they resumed, or shall I say they continued their training. Because yesterday it was a training session that took place behind closed doors as they intensified their preparations ahead of Saturday's fixtures against the Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. For Nigeria will be clashing with the North Africans in their second Group C game on Saturday, and the Eagles had a light session on Wednesday following Tuesday night 2-1 that was against the Taifa Stars of Tanzania, and head coach of the Super Eagles Eric Sekushel said that the team will work on their weaknesses, which was apparent in their opener against Tanzania. The team's media officer, Promise Foge, disclosed that the head coach now has a total concentration ahead of the crucial encounter. And yes, the team will continue their training later today at the Sadiana complex in the City of Fez. And right now, the first 15 minutes of today's session will be open to the media. Yes, there were visuals of the team returning after yesterday's evening's training session. as the boys were made to sweat under the light. And ahead of Saturday's fixture, Mali's Abubu Traore will be the central referee as the Eagles will be taking on Tunisia in that Group C fixture. And the venue for Saturday's fixture will be the Complex Sportiva at the Fez, as the three-time African champions will hope to continue their positive run since the commencement of this tournament. Also, CAF has confirmed the appointment of Senegal's Issa Sy as the video assistant referee. That's the VAR. And victory for both sides, that is Nigeria or Tunisia, will guarantee a safe passage to the round of 16 of this competition, as the two former champions won their games against Tanzania and Uganda respectively. Kickoff time for Saturday's fixture will be by 9 p.m. And yes, there's a whole lot to look ahead to. But right now we'll be taking a short trip to the commercial department. When we return, I'll be giving you fixtures of games expected at this year's Total Energies African Cup of Nations. Stay tuned, we will be right back.
Opio kò kéde ọjà rẹ nílé akéde Oluyole FM 98.5 kíkéde ọjà rẹ kó lè kún níbàárà rẹ la.
Ìbàdàn yóò tún rọ́ọ̀kùnkùn kẹ̀kẹ́ lọ́jọ́ Friday 26 December 2025. Nígbà tí gbogbo àwọn olólùfẹ́ ambassador rẹ̀ ní Babájídé bá kórajọpọ̀ láti celebrate 25 years in broadcasting war pẹ̀lú ayẹyẹ ọjọ́ bí ẹ̀ tó ń ti ìfàmì ẹ̀yẹ dáwọn èèyàn jàǹkàjàǹkà lọ́la. Ọjọ́ yẹn ti máa rọ́ sílùú yẹn ládùn tó mi alàgbà yàtọ̀. Torí bí ọ̀pọ̀ lóko lókì ló máa péjú gbèsè. Ọ̀pọ̀ àwọn agbóhùnsáfẹ́fẹ́ pẹ̀lú àwọn apanlẹ́rìn òní gbẹ̀yìn. Wòlíì àpẹtẹ ló máa gbé wa débẹ̀ pẹ̀lú àlùjọ tó kí pọ́pọ́ lọ́jọ́ yẹn. Láti celebrate ambassador rẹ̀ Babájídé lọ́jọ́ Friday 26 December 2025. Ankara aṣọ ẹbí tó máa sọ gbogbo wa di one big family tí wà fún títà. Ọ̀pá mẹ́rin 6,000 naira. Láti ra Ankara àti ẹ̀ máa pè 08100617416 tàbí 08059483093. Aago mẹ́wàá ní gbogbo ètò máa bẹ̀rẹ̀. Boswork Event Center Ifẹ̀ Ìbàdàn Expressway lóògùnlùwàdé Ìbàdàn làwọn ti pàdé. Ó yẹ kájọ celebrate ẹ̀. Ẹ ti ń gbádùn ẹ̀. Ó tàkùkù kó gbádùn yìí. Ambassador rẹ̀ Babájídé, official media partner Lagilu FM, RB Communication ló package ẹ̀.
Hallelujah! The Mountain of Fire and Miracle Ministry, Southwest 2 Mega Regional Headquarters, presents Deliverance of the Blood. Coming up in all the remaining Sundays of the year 2025, 14th, 21st, and 28th December 2025. Featuring deliverance from strange sicknesses, untimely death, stubborn problems, and lots more. Time 7:30 a.m. every Sunday. Venue MFM Southwest 2 Mega Regional Headquarters Auditorium, MFM Bus Stop, Iwo Road, Ojo Expressway. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni, ìwọ náà máa bọ̀ wá bá Ọlọ́run pàdé nínú ìpàdé àdúrà ìtúsílẹ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ tí ó mọ̀ wáyé ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sunday tó kù nínú oṣù December 2025 on the 14, 21 àti 28 oṣù yìí ni ó. Ní déédéé aago 7 òwúrọ̀ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sunday nínú àdúrà ó ti máa jò nínú gbọ̀ngàn ìjọsìn wa tó wà ní MFM Bus Stop, Iwo Road, Ojo Expressway. Ministry Pastor Paul Aderoju and other anointed men of God. Jesus is Lord.
Ibadan end of the year hangout. Saturday, December 27 at Matrix Lounge, BCOS, Orita Bashorun, Ibadan. Red carpet, 2 p.m. Showtime, 3 p.m. Featuring Babatu Mishe, M-Boy Music, Fathom the Magician, DJ Rocky, Lydion, and of course, your electrifying host, MC Alexander. Ticket available at attendant.com. Helibirds 4K, gate access 5K, VIP 15K, and VVIP 30K. It's gonna be fun and excitement. Alayejo, ma miss it. Àlùjọ ìparí ọdún ní Matrix Lounge, Ilé Akéde BCOS Oríta Báṣọ̀run, Ìbàdàn. Saturday, December 27. Bẹ̀rẹ̀ ní agogo 2 ọ̀sán. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ eléré, idán oríṣiríṣi pẹ̀lú owó ṣíkíní. Brought to you by Ìbàdàn Hangout Events and Entertainment. Fun and excitement. Once again at Ìbàdàn end of the year hangout. Catch the fun. Be the news. Jẹ́ kán ròyìn ẹ̀ fọmọ ṣèkínní.
Count mo ti fẹ́ tọ́nà gan. Ẹ̀fẹ́ tó kú ni o.
His Excellency Engineer Olúwaṣèyí Mákindé gómìnà pínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ kú oríire o.
Èlé lọ́jọ́ ìbí yẹ ẹ kú àṣeyẹ ẹ̀mí
àyànfẹ́ olódùmarè lẹ́dùmarè jogún ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àtòyè pẹ̀lú àlàáfíà tí ó fi lò fún lórílẹ̀ alààyè gómìnà pínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ẹnjìnà olúwaṣèyí mákindé forum of chairmen and DGs of commissions boards agencies and tertiary institutions in Ọ̀yọ́ state ló ń kí gómìnà bá ẹnjìnà olúwaṣèyí mákindé dúpẹ́ ayẹyẹ oríkádùn ìgbà rẹ̀ tó gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ la ọlá iyì ìgbáyégbádùn pẹ̀lú ìfọ̀kànbalẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ pẹ̀lú ìbẹ̀rù ọlọ́run tó fi ń ṣètò òlu tí gbà àlàáfíà òfin fọmọ lọ́wọ́ ìdùnnú wa ló jẹ́ àwọn ń ṣàdúrà fún ọ fún tọjọ́ òbí rẹ tó kò láyọ̀ his excellency governor ṣèyí mákindé FNSCE DSE GSSR wípé ká ìsọ̀pọ̀ ọdún láyé nínú ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àtòyé àti ìbùkún làákàyè láti tẹ̀síwájú nínú ìsinlọ́run àti tẹ́ ọmọ ènìyàn lọ́rùn ẹ ò ní fìtìjú kúrò lórí àlééfà tọkàntọkàn ní forum of chairmen and DJs of commissions boards agencies and tertiary institutions nípínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ń kí gómìnà ṣèyí mákindé pé ìgbà ọdún kan ni ẹ ń sọ̀pọ̀ ọdún láyé o ọ̀gá wa.
Samba.
Yes, you're welcome back from that commercial break. You're still listening to Sports TV right here on Oluyole 98.5 FM. Well, our time flies when you're having fun. We're also giving you updates from the 35th African Cup of Nations. I'm moving straight to the kickoff expected for today. By 1:30 p.m., the Palancas Negras of Angola will be coming up against the Brave Warriors of Zimbabwe. The Grand Stade de Marrakesh in the city of Marrakesh will be venue of today's fixture in Group B. Also in Group B, the Pharaohs of Egypt versus the Bafana of South Africa, 4 p.m. at the Agadir Stadium in the city of Agadir, 4 p.m. in Group B. And we move straight to Group A. And from 6:30, Zambia in Chipolopolo versus the Comoros Island at the Mohammed V Stadium in the city of Casablanca. And the last fixture of the day sees Morocco taking on Mali, and the last fixture of today in AFCON 2025. So yes, those are the fixtures expected in today's AFCON games, and that brings an end to today's AFCON 2025 update. Tomorrow morning, Oluwajo Gumala will be here to give you AFCON updates for tomorrow. So yes, we wish all of the teams all the best as AFCON continues. From that, moving straight to other stories as we prepare to leave the studio. In the world of transfer, Valencia, they have now made several moves in a bid to sign a Real Sociedad striker, Super Eagles player Mar Sadiq, when the transfer window reopens in the month of January. Sadiq enjoyed a fruitful loan spell with the Los Chess during the second half of last season, and the Nigerian international netted 5 times in 16 league appearances for Carlos Acoberan's side. However, both clubs have failed to reach an agreement with Sociedad to sign forward on a permanent transfer in the summer. And according to Spanish news outlet Marca, Valencia, they are working to reinforce the team to boost their performance in the second half of the season. Also, the player, according to reports, is willing to make that switch to the Mestalla. Talking about Sadiq Umar. I'm moving straight to the English Premier League. One fixture set to go down later tonight by 9 p.m. and it will be at the Old Trafford Stadium as Manchester United will be playing host to Newcastle in the match day 18 of the English Premier League. Performed tomorrow by 1:30 p.m. at Nottingham Forest. The Cricket Trees will be taking on Manchester City. 4 p.m. West Ham United versus Fulham. Also same time Brentford in London will be playing host to AFC Bournemouth. By 4 p.m. Liverpool at the Anfield will be taking on Wolverhampton Wanderers. Arsenal versus Brighton. Burnley versus Everton. And from 6:30 p.m. Chelsea Football Club at the Stamford Bridge will be host of Aston Villa. By Sunday, we'll be seeing Sunderland taking on Leeds United, and by 5:30 also on Sunday, London derby between Crystal Palace and Tottenham at the Selhurst Park. Well, check your time right now. This is 5 minutes to the hour of 8. We'll be dropping anchor on Spotted Beat right here, but tomorrow morning by 7:30 a.m. Oluyole Gumola will be back here for a brand new edition of the program. Enjoy the rest of your Boxing Day. Happy holidays, compliment of the season. My name is Oluyole. See you next time.
CG the Hitmaker.
Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim taslima. Ètò kan nílé akéde ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Olúyọ̀lé FM 98.5. Gẹ́gẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe mọ̀, ọjọ́ mẹ́jọ ni ètò yìí máa ń wáyé ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Jímọ̀ tí àwọn al-ulama warasatul anbiya máa ń tọ́ wa sọ́nà ní ìlànà ẹ̀sìn Islam. Báwo la ṣe kírun tí fi jẹ́ tẹ́wọ́gbà lọ́dọ̀ Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah? Ọ̀ranyàn àlùwàlá. Báwo la ṣe wẹ̀ jẹ́nábà? Báwo ló ṣe yẹ kí Mùsùlùmí ó wẹ òkú rẹ̀? Gẹ́gẹ́ bí Ọlọ́run Ọba Allah ṣe sọ báyìí wípé fa'arifuni qabla an ta'buduni wa ma lam ya'rifuni fa kayfa ya'budu. Ẹ mọ̀ mí síwájú kẹ́ tó máa sìn mí, bẹ́ẹ̀ bá mọ̀ mí báwo lẹ ṣe mọ̀ mí sìn. Ìdí rẹ̀ rèé o tí ètò tẹ̀síìl ṣe pàtàkì láti máa tẹ́tí sí ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ńlá ọjọ́ Jímọ̀ lásìkò kan náà wákàtí kan gbáko ni. Ẹ ó máa pàdé àwọn atọ́kùn ètò Ibrahim Adéoyè Adámọ́mọ́ àti Abdulwasi Abdulrahim lórí ètò. Sayyidina Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim taslima.
Àmúronú ọ̀rẹ́ wa kí ló ń rò? Ta ló ń rò nípa ẹ̀? Irú èrò wo ni? Nípa tara rẹ̀ ló ń rò ní àbí nípa tẹlòmíì? Nípa àdílé rẹ̀ ló ń rò ní àbí nípa àtijọ́ àtimú? Àmúronú. Àní kí ló ń rò? Lórí ọmọ àbí tìyàwó? Lórí ìrìn àjò ayọ̀ ni? Àbí bí nǹkan ṣe rí? Lórí ọjà tó ń ta ni? Àbí lórí ilé iṣẹ́ ni? Kí ló ń rò? Àbí bí tẹnì kó ṣe bàjẹ́ ni bí? Bí ò sì sẹ́yìn. Ṣé bó ṣe gbé ọwọ́ ẹlòmíì sókè ni? Àmúronú. Bí ilé iṣẹ́ ń gòkè àgbà, bí ilé iṣẹ́ ń dàrú, bí ilé iṣẹ́ ń dùn gbà, bí nǹkan ò sì rọgbọ. Dandan ni a gbọ́dọ̀ ro ìrònú. Ètò ńlá kankan kẹrìbìtì tí ó máa jáde kọ̀líkọ̀lí sẹ́tì gba gbogbo ènìyàn nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ àti káàkiri àgbáyé. Iléeṣẹ́ wa ilé akéde oríta Basọ̀rún Ìbàdàn Olúyọ̀lé 98.5 FM. Ìrònú bíjọ òkun àṣàpérò bọ́jà ọ̀tà àṣàpérò bílú ọdún àṣàpérò bẹ́ẹ̀ yóò joyè ìjọba já síwájú. Inú àmùrònú láti mọ̀rọ̀ jáde o. Àmùrònú ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ fọ́. Ìrònú. Ètò ilẹ̀ máa gbọ́ ní gbogbo ọjọ́ Sunday ọjọ́ ìsinmi aago 4 ìrọ̀lẹ́ sáago 6 ìrọ̀lẹ́ ni lọ́sọ̀ọ̀sẹ̀. Kò sẹ́ni tí ò ní ronú o. Okùn ronú nìkan ni ọ̀gbọ́dọ̀ já. Bọ́ jẹ́ nǹkan àgbéyẹ̀wò lè rò. Má gbàgbé aago 4 ní gbogbo ọjọ́ ìsinmi lólúyọ̀lé 98.5 FM. Abala kan dondo ló wà lórí ètò. Abala lẹ́yìn ìsìn. Àwọn kíni máa ń ṣẹlẹ̀ lẹ́yìn ìsìn. Tàbá kó lè jọ́sìn tán tàbí kó lẹ́nu iṣẹ́. Lẹ́yìn ìsìn. Oríṣiríṣi orin àtìlù tó kẹ́ngẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ni ò sí kòkòrò. O lè máa ń tá a dé kalẹ̀ níbẹ̀ pirigidi. Ìpàdé dorí ètò pẹ̀lú àgbà òpèdè ni. Basọ̀rún Gbóyèga là wà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣàṣà pé nọ́mbà fún ìkéde àti polówó ọjà. Ìkéde níjọ. Ìkéde ìfọ̀rọ̀wérọ̀ lórí iṣẹ́ àṣẹlà 091-6883-5753. Gbọ́lẹ̀ kan sí 091-6883-5753. Ìpàdé dọjọ́ Sunday. Àmúronú wa kò ní fọ́ gbòó.
Àmì òjèjì rédíò tí ó láfiwé Olúyọ̀lé FM àwa ni bàbá.
ìbáwí akéde ìkìlọ̀ akéde ìṣúná akéde òwò akéde àṣà akéde ìròyìn akéde ètò ààrẹ Ìbàdàn ọ̀rẹ́ nígbàwá.
ó pè ọ́ kó o kéde ọjà rẹ nílé akéde Olúyọ̀lé FM 98.5 kíkéde ọjà rẹ kó lè kún níbàárà rẹ la.
ọba ló ládé orí ìlẹ̀kẹ̀ ní tàwọn ìjòyè Olúyọ̀lé 98.5 FM. kábíyèsí o.
bójúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ máa ń la oòrùn ọ̀yẹ́ tó la lónìí o ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni ẹ̀kú ojúmọ́ lọ́dẹ̀ẹ̀dẹ̀ yìí o ojúmọ́ aláyọ̀ èmi o ìròyìn lẹ́kùnrẹ́rẹ́ màlá tó ti gbé dé ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ìròyìn kárí ayé màlẹ́lẹ́yìn o ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà etí mi ò lè jò ń lò fọ́nrán ìní tó lùkọ́ yín ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ẹ̀tẹ́ ti balẹ̀ jẹ́ ká tún jọgbọ́ ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ìkànnì tó gbajúgbajà Olúyọ̀lé FM ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà Ajílété FM tún máa gbọ́ wa lásìkò kan náà ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà Òkè Ògùn FM tó wà lálága ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó kún kẹ́kẹ́ ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. ẹ máa gbọ́ nínú ilé nínú mọ́tò tàbí lórí ẹ̀rọ ìléwọ́ ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn tó gbajúgbajà. Abẹ́ Praise ó tún ti yá ká tún jọgbọ́ ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ẹlẹ́tì ọ̀fẹ́ ìròyìn rẹ̀ o.
akíní ibi gbogbo tí ẹ ti lórí ọ̀fẹ́ àtàǹfààní láti gbọ́ wa lórí àkọ́tún ètò elétí ọ̀fẹ́ fún tòní akíníkù àṣekù ọdún ọ̀pọ̀ ọdún ìláṣẹ láyé bí eré bí àwàdà ọdún kérésì ọlọ́nu ọdún 2025 yìí sì ń lọ bá a ṣe kọ̀wé ẹ̀ bí ó ṣe wá ń lọ yìí àánú ọlọ́run la béèrè kó mọ́ dìwà mẹ́rù lọ lẹ́yìn ọdún 2025 ká tó pegedé ká fi gbọ́rọ̀ jẹ́ ká bọ́ sí inú ọdún 2026 kákan mọ́ bọ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ lásán gbogbo ń tẹ̀dá ṣe láyé ní rere àti ní àtẹ̀yìn kí àjọṣe láṣẹ Ìdùmarè ní àṣàfà ló kọ́ mi ọmọ torí ọ̀rọ̀ wáyé ọmọ torí èdè dókè ìpẹ́ bàbá rẹ ni tó ń fapá jánu àbò bá ń fẹsẹ̀ yálẹ̀ ẹni ó rè tún yàn lọ́dọ̀ àjàlá lámọ̀ mọ̀rímọ̀rí tó jẹ́ pé ní mọ̀rí ẹni fún ni bí àṣemọ́ ṣètò ilé tí ọ̀fẹ́ náà látòṣe lónìí kò ní yàtọ̀ kókó ìní òsìwájú lẹ́yìn kókó ìlàbọ̀ sí ibi tí a ti tú àwọn kókó ọ̀hún ní àtúpalẹ̀ kó lè bá yé dáadáa káàkiri àgbáńlá ayé tó ibi àtúbẹ̀mí náà làwọn láàárọ̀ o.
Ọlọ́run ṣeun dádì wa mú mi lọ́wọ́ wòde o bẹ́ẹ̀ adúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́
gbogbo ìjà pé kò sí dé níta lónìí ṣe mọ̀ pé ọdún wa ń ta ẹran síkìnì àti ẹran tọ́kì
bí o bá ti fẹ́ jẹdé lónìí ọmọ yọ̀ǹda sádàrí wálé lálẹ́.
dédé bá wá dùn kọjá téèyàn lè darí wálé lálẹ́ tí ó dijọ́ kejì nǹkan.
ẹ sá fún wa pé ní wálé á lè tilẹ̀kùn lẹ́yìn ajẹ́ pé bí ẹgbẹ́ dédé náà lè sùn sí. adúpẹ́ ọlọ́wọ́ ọlọ́run ọba tó jẹ́ kó tún ṣeé ṣe fún wa láti wá sórí ètò lónìí adúpẹ́ pé ọlọ́run tún ṣọ́ gbogbo wa náà àtúnṣe ọdún kérésìmesì láyọ̀ àti àlàáfíà èní tún ní ọjọ́ ìfúnni ní ẹ̀bùn kì í ṣe ọjọ́ ẹ̀ṣẹ́ o iṣẹ́ ọjọ́ tá a máa ń yọ ìṣẹ́ síra ẹni o.
ọ̀rẹ́ ló mi rò pé boxing day gbogbo ẹsẹ̀ tá a mọ̀ kẹ́sẹ̀ ọjọ́ tá a mọ̀ kẹ́sẹ̀ bóra wa lójú.
ọjọ́ ìfúnni ní ẹ̀bùn òní ìní jẹ́ adúpẹ́ òbúmi elégbèdé lórúkọ mi tí mò ń kí wa pé ẹ káàbọ̀ sórí ètò elétí ọ̀fẹ́ fún ti àárọ̀ tòní ẹ má gbàgbé pé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ń gbọ́ wa ní ìkànnì Olúyọ̀lé FM 98.5 náà ni ẹ tún gbọ́ wa ketekete ní Ajílété 92.1 FM àti Òkè Ògùn 96.3 FM bí ẹ ṣe ń wò wáyìí náà bẹ́ẹ̀ náà lẹ́ ṣe mọ́ gbọ́ wa ní agbára lọ́wọ́ Ọlọ́run lórí àwọn ìtàkùn àgbáyé náà àgbẹ̀yìn bẹ́ẹ̀ àwa ń bẹ́ẹ̀ kókó gẹ́gẹ́ bí dádì wa ṣe sọ òun náà la kọ́kọ́ mọ fi ń ṣíwájú ètò yìí lọ́dọ̀ tèmi bí kókó àkọ́kọ́ tí mo rí òun náà ló ní ṣe pẹ̀lú iṣẹ́ èyí tí ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu tí ó rán síta lánàá láti fi kí àwọn ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí kú ọdún kérésìmesì àmọ́ o ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú PDP ti fi èrò hàn lórí ẹ̀ o wọ́n ní lórí ètò ààbò tó mẹ́hẹ̀ lórílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú PDP ní irọ́ pátápátá tó jìnnà tóòtọ́ ní ìdánilójú tí ààrẹ Tinubu fi ń sọ̀yà lórí ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀sìn wọ́n ní ìlérí orí ahọ́n lásán ní àwọn ìlérí tí ààrẹ Tinubu ń ṣe nínú iṣẹ́ èyí tó fi síta lọ́jọ́ ọdún kérésì.
eléyìí tí mi fi ṣíde lọ́dọ̀ mi bí a fi dára wa lára yá ní iṣẹ́ mi pé eré ìlà àfọmáyò ṣe nínú ìdíje ife ẹ̀yẹ ilẹ̀ adúláwọ̀ tọdún 2025 tá a mọ̀ sí AFCON 2025 àgbò méjì irúfẹ́ mi nínú kòtò kan náà orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà àti akẹgbẹ́ wọn láti orílẹ̀-èdè Tunisia àti gbáradì wọ́n ti ṣetán láti jọ náà tọ́bi owó láti jọ wọ ṣòkòtò kan náà láti mọ ẹni tí yóò lékè téńté lórí tábìlì bí wọ́n ṣe ń pegedé sí tá a mọ̀ sí tébù.
bí a ṣe ń ṣe ọdún kérésìmesì àwọn gómìnà bẹ̀rẹ̀ láti gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ìpínlẹ̀ Kebbi Kano Gombe Imo Ebonyi àti Enugu gbogbo wọn ni wọ́n dáwọ́ dùnú pẹ̀lú àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn Kristi wọ́n sì pè fún ìfẹsẹ̀múlẹ̀ àlàáfíà àti ìṣọ̀kan orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà.
iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá ṣàwárí iléeṣẹ́ kan tó ń ta ọmọ tuntun jòjòló ẹlẹ́jẹ̀ tútù nípínlẹ̀ Ondo ó sì dóòlà ọmọ tuntun jòjòló iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá sì dóòlà ẹ̀mí aláboyún 5 kódà wọ́n náwó ṣèkúnú olùdásílẹ̀ iléeṣẹ́ ìsọnù náà.
ó ń ta ọmọ láìsí bèbí oníke àbí ọmọ AI ni wọ́n ń tà ní.
Ọlọ́run níjọ bọ́m̀bẹ̀ àdúrà ni òkè ṣépè o.
ìjọba àpapọ̀ àti ẹgbẹ́ àwọn olùkọ́ nílé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga fásitì lórílẹ̀‐èdè YASU tún ti fọwọ́ sí ìwé àdéhùn tuntun lórí ìpèsè owó náà ní àwọn ilé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga ìdẹ̀rùn àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ àti àwọn àdéhùn mìíràn.
ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè wa Nàìjíríà aṣíwájú Ahmed Bọ́lá Tinubu pàṣẹ wípé káwọn òṣìṣẹ́ aláàbò dọdẹ àwọn tó wà ń di ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ bọ́ǹbù tó ṣàdédé gbúgbàmù nílùú Maiduguri ẹ̀yìn nípínlẹ̀ Borno.
ẹgbẹ́ ọmọlẹ́yìn Kristi lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí CAN àti PFN ti fi àtìlẹ́yìn hàn bí olóòtú ìjọba ilẹ̀ Israel ṣe ń pè fún fífòpin sí ìṣekúpa àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn Kristi lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà.
ẹ rí ohun tí níyì bí ohun tá a fi pamọ́ sí láyé olódìfáfẹ́ ikọ̀ agbábọ́ọ̀lù orílẹ̀‐èdè Ẹ̀yìnbá tí wọ́n fi ti ṣetán tí wọ́n fi ti gbáradì láti kéde akọ́nimọ̀ọ́gbá tuntun míì eyín ayẹni láti bí ìgbà díẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti ń tẹ̀ tí wọ́n ti ń ba lórí ẹ̀.
iléeṣẹ́ ààrẹ ti ṣàfọ̀mọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ pé kò sóhun tó jọ ò pé wọ́n ti fi ẹlòmíràn rọ́pò aṣòfin Fẹ́mi Gbàjàbíàmílà gẹ́gẹ́ bí olórí àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu.
Sanwó-Olú ṣàbẹ̀wò sí gbàgede ibi tí ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ jàǹbá náà ti wáyé nípínlẹ̀ Èkó láti mọ bí nǹkan ṣe bàjẹ́ sí àti ọ̀nà tí wọ́n tọ̀ àti tí wọ́n gbà láti fi ṣèrànwọ́ fún wọn nítorí pé bí iná bá jó Yorùbá ní iná òun sọ ni.
àjọ ẹ̀ṣọ́ ààbò ojú pópó nílẹ̀ wa ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ àyẹ̀wò nípa ọtí líle àti oògùn olóró fáwọn awakọ̀ káàkiri.
ó ti ẹ̀yẹ kọ́ ṣàtúnṣe mi pé bí iná bá sọ ìsàn ni.
ìròyìn tó kù tí máa kà ní mo
gbájú ti díjú tán pátápátá láàárọ̀ yìí o ti kéde nílẹ̀.
fún àmọ́ tí mo lọ gbèdé ta kò mú jà lọ́wọ́ o.
eléyìí ni àlàyé o lórí bí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Bauchi ṣe fi ẹlẹ́rìí àjọ tó ń gbógun ti ìwà àbàjẹ́ nídìí ètò ọrọ̀ ajé EFCC pamọ́ tó wá rọ ìyẹ́kọ́ rẹ̀ torúkọ rẹ̀ ń jẹ́ Dògúrì wípé kó tètè máa sálọ tèfètèfè lọ sórílẹ̀-èdè Egypt nítorí ẹ̀sùn màgòmágó ètò ní ṣe pẹ̀lú bílíọ̀nù 5 dídíẹ̀ náírà 4.68 bílíọ̀nù náírà ẹnìkan ìlú jámọ̀.
àwọn ọlọ́pàá pagidínà ìṣẹ̀lẹ̀ ìjínigbé tí ìbá wáyé wọ́n dóòlà èèyàn kan ní ìpínlẹ̀ Benue.
tó ẹni àwọn ọ̀dà ẹ̀jẹ̀ kì í dé báyìí ikọ̀ agbébọn agbọ́tikúyọ̀ kan ṣínà àbábọ́lẹ̀ fún àlùfáà ìjọ àgùdà kan lásìkò ìkọlù kan tó wáyé lọ́jọ́ ọdún kérésì.
àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ fẹ̀yìntì nílé ẹ̀kọ́ gíga fásitì ìpínlẹ̀ Èkó ti ránṣẹ́ ẹ dákun ẹ gbà wá ò sí ìjọba àpapọ̀ lórí àìrí àjẹ́lẹ̀ owó àjẹmọ́nú ìfẹ̀yìntì wọn gbà.
ǹjẹ́ jẹ́ mọ̀ pé àwọn ọmọ wa náà làwọn ọmọ ikọ̀ agbébọn àtàwọn ajínigbé gbogbo ẹni tẹ́ ẹ bá rí ẹbí o bíṣọ́ọ̀bù kúkà èló ṣàlàyé ọ̀rọ̀.
ìjàmbá tó wáyé ní ìpínlẹ̀ èkó lọ́jọ́ ọdún kérésìmesì èèyàn méjì pàdánù ẹ̀mí wọn bí ọkọ̀ epo ṣe ṣubú lulẹ̀ tó sì gbiná.
òfin owó orí tó bá ti lọ́wọ́ kẹrù ní ẹbí dànù ni o ẹ sì yí ìdànù gbóni ìsọwọ́ ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ lórílẹ̀‐èdè nàìjíríà nlc ló sọ fáwọn ọmọ nàìjíríà bẹ́ẹ̀.
ìjọba ìpínlẹ̀ abia ti gba àkóso iléeṣẹ́ apínà o lọ́wọ́ àjọ tó ń ṣàbójútó ọ̀rọ̀ iná ọba lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí.
àwọn gómìnà apá àríwá ilẹ̀ wa nàìjíríà kéde pẹ̀lú ìpínlẹ̀ kánò fún ti kó aṣòfin méjì kan èyí tó wáyé.
ẹni tó jẹ́ aṣáájú ikọ̀ ipob èyí tí ìjọba ti fòfin dè nnamdi kanu tó wà ní àhámọ́ ní ọgbà àtúnrọ̀ ìwà ìdá òun náà ló ti ránṣẹ́ ẹkú ọdún kérésìmesì o láti inú ọgbà àtúnrọ̀ tó wà bí àwọn agbẹjọ́rò bí wọ́n ṣe ṣe ìdájọ́ rẹ̀ bí ó ṣe ń kọ wọ́n lóminú.
Donald Trump ti olùdíje sípò ààrẹ ní Nasri Asfura lẹ́yìn ọ̀gẹ́gẹ́ gbígba ẹkẹ́ tí fọwọ́ tilé tìgbà aláàbò sì fọwọ́ ti ọ̀bá ògiri ẹni tó jẹ́ kíkéde gẹ́gẹ́ bí ẹni tó jáwé olúborí èyí ò nínú bo ààrẹ orílẹ̀-èdè Honduras.
gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Plateau Mutwangi ti kó àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ aláàbò tó pọ̀ káàkiri sí ìgboro bí a ṣe ń ṣe ọdún kérésìmesì ó sì gba òṣìṣẹ́ aláàbò 1,000 àti 490 sí iṣẹ́ ní ìpínlẹ̀ náà.
lọ́jọ́ 17 oṣù kejìlá yìí èyí lọ́la òde yìí ilé ìpínlẹ̀ Nasarawa bẹ̀rẹ̀ sísan ìdá 50 nínú ìdá 100 owó oṣù àwọn òṣìṣẹ́ wọn 50% gẹ́gẹ́ bí owó àjẹmọ́nú ọdún.
gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Abia Alex Otti ti rọ àwọn olùgbé ìpínlẹ̀ náà wípé kí wọ́n ṣe ohun gbogbo níwọ̀ntúnwọ̀nsì o kí wọ́n sì dájú pé ìṣọ̀kan ó rẹ́sẹ̀ walẹ̀ láàrin wọn bí a ṣe ń ṣe àjọyọ̀ ọdún kérésìmesì.
ọmọ ilé aṣòfin ìpínlẹ̀ Zamfara 6 dìgbàdàgbọ̀n kúrò nínú ẹgbẹ́ òṣèlú alábùradà People's Democratic Party PDP láti darapọ̀ mẹ́gbẹ́ òṣèlú olóṣùṣù ọ̀wọ̀ All Progressives Congress APC.
gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Imo Hope Uzodinma ṣètò ìrónilágbára fún àwọn oníṣẹ́ ọwọ́ àti àwọn ọlọ́jà pẹ́pẹ́pẹ́ tí wọ́n jẹ́ 10,000 kódà ó fún wọn ní owó tí wọ́n fi bẹ̀rẹ̀ iṣẹ́.
ìjọba àpapọ̀ àtẹgbẹ́ olùkọ́ni lọ́gbà fásitì ASUU ti fẹnukò wọ́n sì ti panupọ̀ dúrúlá ṣe panupọ̀ láàsójú kan sórí àdéhùn kan ní pàtó pẹ̀lú báwọn olùkọ́ni lọ́gbà fásitì wa gbogbo lórílẹ̀‐èdè Nàìjíríà ṣe máa jàǹfààní ẹ̀kúnwó oṣù wọn ní gbèdéke ìdá 40 nínú ìdá 100 owó oṣù tí wọ́n gbà tẹ́lẹ̀ èèyàn 40%.
ọwọ́ tẹ èèyàn 5 ní ìpínlẹ̀ Kánò lórí ẹ̀sùn ìjínigbé àti jíjí ẹran ọ̀sìn gbé.
ẹ la lọ́rọ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí Yorùbá ti pálòwe wọ́n ní bàbá là á kì í yé ni ńlódífà fún Primate Ayọ̀délé tó fi ṣàdáyanrí ọ̀rọ̀ lórí ìṣípayọ̀ ohun àsọtẹ́lẹ̀ èyí tó sọ nípa tamátàsí agbábọ́ọ̀lù ikọ̀ Super Eagles àti nípa ìdíje ife ẹ̀yẹ ilẹ̀ Áfíríkà tó ń lọ lọ́wọ́ tá a mọ̀ sí AFCON 2025 ó ní àwọn èèyàn ló ṣòro bẹ́ẹ̀ ọ̀tọ̀ ní nǹkan tó ń sọ ọ̀tọ̀ ní táwọn èèyàn ń wí káàkiri ayé.
àjọ tí ó ń gbógun ti ìlòkulò oògùn olóró àti ṣíṣe òwò rẹ̀ nílẹ̀ wa NDLEA ti dọdẹ àwọn ògbóǹtagì oníṣòwò oògùn olóró ní ìpínlẹ̀ Jigawa.
iléeṣẹ́ ọlọ́pàá náà wọ́n ṣìkú mú afurasí ajínigbé 5 kan tó fi máwọn darandaran tí wọ́n padà sọ́ra wọn di darandaran ní ìpínlẹ̀ Kánò.
àwọn adigunjalè lọ fọ́ ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì o kódà wọ́n ba ilẹ̀kùn irin tí wọ́n fi dí ẹnu lóró ṣọ́ọ̀ṣì jẹ́.
ẹnìkan tó ti fi gbà kan rí jẹ́ igbákejì ààrẹ lórílẹ̀‐èdè wa Nàìjíríà Alhaji Atiku Abubakar ti rọ ààrẹ orílẹ̀‐èdè wa Nàìjíríà Aṣíwájú Ahmed Bọ́lá Tinubu láti pọn ìdájọ́ ilé ẹjọ́ tó ga jù ńlẹ̀ yìí tá a mọ̀ sí Supreme Court judgement ní dandan lórí ọ̀rọ̀ òmìnira ìjọba àbílẹ̀ kí owó oṣù àbí kí owó ìpè iṣẹ́ ìdàgbàsókè wọn kó lè bá a máa lọ sápò ìjọba àbílẹ̀ lóní tààràtà láì kọ́kọ́ máa dé sápò àwọn gómìnà.
àwọn ọmọ ilé ẹ̀kọ́ St. Catholic tó wà ní ìpínlẹ̀ Niger tí wọ́n rí òmìnira wọn gbà padà lọ́wọ́ àwọn ajínigbé àti àwọn olùkọ́ nílé ẹ̀kọ́ náà ni wọ́n ti kó wọn báyìí tí wọ́n ti darapọ̀ mọ́ mọ̀lẹ́bí wọn.
pẹ̀lú báwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn Kristi ṣe ń ṣàmì ayẹyẹ ọjọ́ bíi Jésù Kristi káàkiri àgbáńlá ayé lánàá òde yìí tó sì tún lọ lọ́wọ́lọ́wọ́ báyìí ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu àtàwọn gómìnà ti rọ àwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà láti gba àlàáfíà láàyè níbikíbi àti láàyè káyè tí wọ́n bá wà.
àbájáde ìwádìí kan ti fi hàn wípé àwọn nǹkan jagun tí wọ́n ń kó wọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti níná owó lórí ẹ̀ náà ni ó ti wálẹ̀ ó ní ìdá 90 nínú 100.
wàyí ò pẹ̀lú báwọn ọmọ Nàìjíríà ṣe ń ṣọdún kérésì káàkiri tìbútòrò ìpínlẹ̀ mẹ́rẹ̀ẹ̀rìndínlógójì tó ń bẹ́ńlẹ̀ yìí gẹ́gẹ́ bí àkókò àti sàmì ọjọ́ bíi Kristi Jésù. ààrẹ Bọ́lá Tinubu àtàwọn gómìnà tó fi wọ́n aṣáájú ẹ̀sìn àti bẹ́ẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀ lọ fi iṣẹ́ ìrètí ìfẹ́ àtàláfíà ránṣẹ́ sí tìkèrè ilẹ̀ wa Nàìjíríà.
lórí mímú àdínkù bá ọ̀pọ̀ èrò tó wà ní àwọn ọgbà àtúnrọ̀ ẹ̀dá káàkiri orílẹ̀-èdè yìí wọ́n ní láàrin ọdún 3 péré àwọn èèyàn tó wà ní ọgbà àtúnrọ̀ yìí 7,000 àti 500 òun náà ni wọ́n ti tú sílẹ̀.
ẹ tún gbọ́ eléyìí ẹgbẹ̀lẹ́gbẹ̀ mùsùlùmí káàkiri apá àríwá orílẹ̀-èdè Nàìjíríà elémọ̀ darapọ̀ lánàá òde yìí ti ṣe ọjọ́ àlàmísì Thursday tó bọ́ sọ́jọ́ kérésì máwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn Kristi níbi ìjọsìn ọdún kérésìmesì nílé ìjọsìn kan nípínlẹ̀ Kaduna láti jọ fẹ̀mí ìṣọ̀kan jọ́sìn papọ̀ pẹ̀lú àfojúsùn àti tẹ àjọṣepọ̀ elétò àlàáfíà síwájú tó ìpolówó ọjà ìmọ̀làgúnmọ̀ òwe ẹ̀jẹ̀ adákan ń lọ sí ẹ̀ka ìpolówó ọjà náà kálágowó ńgbà bá polówó ọjà tán tá a pawó wọlé tá a pè wú á padà wá síbi tẹ́ ti gbọ́ àtúpalẹ̀ àwọn kókó tá a kà sí ti gbọ́ títí gbà náà 98.5 Olúyọ̀lé FM òun náà ní kẹwàá ẹ má yí kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ ẹ kú kalẹ̀.
Unveiling of Oyo at 50 logo and 50-day countdown ceremony. Ọ̀yọ́ state at 50. bí àná lórí nígbà tó gbó kọ. ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ oríire yìí wá pọ̀. lásìkò yìí láfẹ́fẹ́ ayọ̀ ń fẹ́lẹ́lẹ́lẹ́. gbogbo nípojúpọ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ a kú oríire Ọ̀yọ́ state golden jubilee. oníṣòwò nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ oníṣòwò òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba gbogbo lórí olókoòwò àgbẹ̀ ọmọ bíbí àtàjèjì nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. pọ̀pọ̀ ṣìnṣìn ti bẹ̀rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ 15 oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2025. ìṣàfihàn ìdámà tó ń ṣèdáyàtọ̀ àmì 50 ọdún ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Ọ̀yọ́ state golden jubilee. ó tó yọ̀ sí àkọ́kọ́ ọdún ẹlẹ́lẹ́yìn ọmọ bíbí ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. ẹ jẹ́ kó máa sọ kúlúkúlú ló kan àyà yín 50-day countdown látọjọ́ Monday ọjọ́ 15 oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2025. àjọṣe wa ní Ọ̀yọ́ state golden jubilee ọ́fíìsì gómìnà secretariat Agodi Ìbàdàn láti bẹ̀rẹ̀ aago 10 àárọ̀ ní lọ́jọ́ náà. ìdùnnú ńlá ló jẹ́ tírú àjọ̀dún yìí sojú wa tójú wa sì ń ríṣẹ́ ribiribi lásìkò gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. gbogbo èèyàn ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ pariwo ayọ̀. ìkéde yìí wá láti ọ̀dọ̀ alága ìgbìmọ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ state at 50.
Honourable Saheed Akíade Fìjàbí.
àjọṣe gbogbo wa ní gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé gómìnà tó bùkún ọlá nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ kú oríire o. His Excellency Engineer Olúwaṣèyí Mákindé gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ ẹ kú oríire o.
ìní lọ́jọ́ ìbí yẹ ẹ kú àṣeyẹ ẹ̀mí aṣọ kọ́ ẹ.
àyànfẹ́ Olódùmarè lẹ́dùmarè jogún ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àtòyè pẹ̀lú àlàáfíà tí ó fi lò fún lórílẹ̀ alààyè gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Engineer Olúwaṣèyí Mákindé forum of chairmen and DGs of commissions boards agencies and tertiary institutions in Ọ̀yọ́ state ló ń kí gómìnà bá Engineer Olúwaṣèyí Mákindé dúpẹ́ ayẹyẹ oríkádùn ìgbà rẹ̀ tó gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ la ọlá iyì ìgbáyégbádùn pẹ̀lú fọkànbalẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ pẹ̀lú ìbẹ̀rù Ọlọ́run tó fi ń ṣètò òlu tí gbà àlàáfíà òfin fọmọ lọ́wọ́ ìdùnnú wa ló jẹ́ àwọn ń ṣàdúrà fún ọ fún tọjọ́ òbí rẹ tó kò láyọ̀ His Excellency Governor Ṣèyí Mákindé FNSCE DSE GSSR wípé kẹsàn-án ọdún láyé nínú ọgbọ́n ìmọ̀ àtòyé àti ìbùkún làákàyè láti tẹ̀síwájú nínú ìsinlọ́run àti tẹ́ ọmọ ènìyàn lọ́rùn. ẹ ò ní fìtìjú kúrò lórí àlééfà tọkàntọkàn ní forum of chairmen and DJs of commissions boards agencies and tertiary institutions nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́. ní kí gómìnà Ṣèyí Mákindé pé ìgbà ọdún kan ni ẹ sọ̀pọ̀ ọdún láyé o ọ̀gá wa.
lọ́jọ́ ìbí yẹ ẹ kú àṣeyẹ ẹ̀mí aṣọ kọ́ ẹ.
gbogbo ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ lápapọ̀ ẹ̀wọ̀n ẹja àtúnjọ kóra wa jọ pọ̀ gbóhùn ọpẹ́ sókè lórí ìgbésí ayé olóríire tó ṣe gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ His Excellency Engineer Olúwaṣèyí Abíọ́dún Mákindé tọ́jọ́ òbí rẹ̀ tún kò ṣé bàbá kúláyé àjẹrò tó kọjá irin èrè díẹ̀ rèé tí àgbáríjọpọ̀ gbogbo òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ nípínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ nọ́ọ̀gẹ̀ ṣe ránṣẹ́ ìkíni kú oríire sí gómìnà ìpínlẹ̀ Ọ̀yọ́ Engineer Olúwaṣèyí Abíọ́dún Mákindé tọ́jọ́ òbí wọn tún wọlé wẹ́rẹ́ lọ́jọ́ 15 oṣù kejìlá ọdún 2025 tí í ṣọjọ́ kérésì gangan ọpẹ́ ńlá
ńlá ní fẹ́lẹ́dùwà tó fi ṣe gómìnà wa tó pé láti gbàtẹ́ ti dépò ìdàgbàsókè àti ìlọsíwájú ti wà lọ́wọ́ wájú tó mèremère sì ń wọ̀ pínlẹ̀ ọ̀yọ́ ṣàrùn ojú kúkú ni kì í ṣe tinú gbogbo àgbájọpọ̀ ẹgbẹ́ òṣìṣẹ́ ìjọba ìbílẹ̀ ló wá ń fẹ̀mí ìmúre hàn fún gómìnà olóríire wọ́n wá ṣe ládùúgbà wípé bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣe ṣọdún ọdún ní ẹ̀ tún ṣẹ̀mí nínú àlàáfíà àwọn ìdẹ̀ra o iwájú náà pa ibi tí ń rẹ́ sí happy birthday your excellency comrade ayọ̀ ọláògùn president ọ̀yọ́ nọ́ọ̀gì ló kọ gbogbo ìgbìmọ̀ aláṣẹ ló ń kí gómìnà kú oríire ọjọ́ bí.
bójúmọ́ bá ti mọ́ ọ̀yẹ́ máa ń la ọ̀hún ọ̀yẹ́ tó la lónìí o ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni ọ̀yẹ́ tó là lónìí ọ̀yẹ́ ire ni yóò sì jẹ́ ire fún gbogbo wa pátápátá níbi tí ẹ ti ń gbọ́ wa ní ìkànnì olúyọ̀lé fm 98.5 òkè ogun 96.3 fm àti ajílété 92.1 fm. ní ààyè ẹ jẹ́ ká bọ́ sínú ìròyìn elétí ọ̀fẹ́ gangan báyìí bí àwọn ọmọlẹ́yìn kristi ṣe ń ṣe àjọyọ̀ ìbí jésù kristi